You rest here in the quiet darkness, feeling the gentle weight of evening settling around you like a familiar blanket. Your breathing naturally slows as you allow your gaze to drift upward toward the night sky, where countless points of light wait patiently in their ancient positions. Each star seems perfectly still, a silent sentinel holding its place in the vast cosmic tapestry that has comforted humans for thousands of generations. Tonight, these same stars that guided your ancestors are offering you something even more beautiful than navigation or wonder. They are extending a gentle invitation to discover one of the universe's most magnificent secrets. As you look up at this seemingly unchanging celestial dome, your body begins to relax more deeply into this moment of connection with something infinitely larger than your daily concerns. The stars appear exactly as they did last night, and the night before that, creating an illusion of eternal stillness that brings profound comfort to your settling mind. But within each pinpoint of light reaching your eyes lies a story of motion so graceful and vast that it transforms the very meaning of patience and time. The light touching your retina right now began its journey years ago, decades ago, sometimes centuries ago, carrying with it the record of stellar positions that no longer exist. What you perceive as the present moment of starlight is actually a gentle collection of the past, a luminous museum of where these cosmic dancers were when their light first began traveling toward this exact moment of your peaceful observation. You are not simply looking at stars. You are witnessing the accumulated history of cosmic motion, frozen in light and delivered to your awareness like letters from distant friends describing their slow, eternal waltz across the galaxy. This realization brings a new quality to your stargazing, a deeper appreciation for the profound patience embedded in every photon reaching your eyes. The star you notice twinkling gently near the horizon released that specific light when you were younger, when the world was different, when that star itself was in a slightly different position in its long orbital dance around the galactic center. You are receiving ancient news of cosmic motion, delivered at the speed of light, but describing movements so vast and slow that they unfold across timescales that dwarf human civilization. As you rest in this understanding, something wonderful begins to shift in your perception of the night sky. The apparent stillness starts to reveal itself as something far more beautiful, a kind of cosmic time-lapse photography where the motion is so graceful and patient that it appears as serenity itself. Every star you can see is actually moving through space at speeds that would astound you, participating in orbital dances around the center of our galaxy that take hundreds of millions of years to complete. The stillness you perceive is not the absence of motion, but motion so vast and stately that it appears as the deepest possible peace. Your own body, resting here beneath this stellar display, is also participating in this cosmic choreography. As Earth turns on its axis and orbits the Sun, as our entire solar system moves through the galaxy, you are being carried along in the grandest waltz ever conceived. You are not separate from this cosmic dance. You are intimately woven into its rhythm, a conscious participant in galactic motion that began billions of years before your birth and will continue billions of years into the future. This perspective brings a profound sense of belonging and peace to your evening contemplation. You are not alone beneath the stars. You are part of their story, sharing in their ancient journey through space and time. The gentle motion that rocks you towards sleep tonight is connected to the same gravitational forces that guide entire solar systems in their patient orbits around galactic centers. You rest within motion so vast and gentle that it feels like the universe itself is breathing, carrying you safely through space on currents of gravity and time that have been flowing since the cosmos was young. As you prepare to let this first understanding settle into your awareness, you can sense that this is only the beginning of tonight's journey into cosmic motion. The stars above are preparing to share with you the secrets of their slow motion waltz, the elegant mechanics of galactic rotation, and the profound beauty of existing within timescales that transform urgency into patience and anxiety into wonder. Tomorrow night, when you look up at these same stars, you will remember that their apparent stillness is actually the most graceful motion in the universe, and you will know yourself as a participant in their eternal dance. You continue resting beneath the star-filled sky, and now something remarkable begins to happen to your perception of the cosmic scene above. What appeared moments ago as a fixed celestial dome now starts to reveal its true nature as a dynamic, ever-changing display of motion so subtle and vast that it requires a different kind of seeing to appreciate. Your eyes, adapted to noticing quick movements and sudden changes, are about to discover how the universe expresses its deepest rhythms through what appears to be perfect stillness. The illusion of stellar stillness that has comforted humanity throughout history is actually one of the most beautiful examples of how motion can disguise itself as peace. Every star you observe is racing through space at velocities that would make earthly travel seem like gentle strolling. Yet their distances from us are so immense that this tremendous motion appears as the most serene tranquility. It is as if you were watching dancers from so far away that their graceful movements appeared as elegant statues, their flowing choreography transformed by distance into poses of perfect stillness. As you allow this understanding to deepen, you begin to appreciate how your own position affects what you perceive in the night sky. Earth's rotation is slowly turning you toward different portions of the galactic view, like being on a gentle carousel that takes 24 hours to complete one revolution. The stars rising in the east and setting in the west are not actually moving in those directions. Instead, you are being carried by Earth's rotation through different perspectives of the cosmic dance that surrounds you. You are not a stationary observer of stellar motion. You are a participant in the viewing experience, gently rotating to see different aspects of the galactic choreography. This rotation of your viewing platform is just the beginning of your own motion through space. As Earth orbits the Sun over the course of a year, your perspective on the stellar background shifts in a subtle but measurable way, creating what astronomers call stellar parallax. The nearest stars appear to shift slightly against the background of more distant stars, like holding your finger at arm's length and alternately closing each eye to see how the finger appears to move against the far wall. You are riding on a cosmic baseline 300 million kilometers long, and this vast orbital motion gives you a slowly changing perspective on stellar distances and positions. But even this annual orbital journey is nested within much larger motions that carry you through the galaxy. Your entire solar system is moving through space relative to the nearby stars, traveling toward the constellation Hercules at a speed of about 20 kilometers per second. This motion, called the solar apex, means that the stars ahead of you in this cosmic journey appear to be slowly spreading apart, while the stars behind you appear to be gradually converging, like the visual effect of driving through a tunnel of lights where the lights ahead spread outward and the lights behind converge toward a central point. As you rest in the growing awareness of these nested layers of motion, a profound shift occurs in how you experience the night sky. What once seemed like a static backdrop for earthly concerns now reveals itself as a dynamic three-dimensional space through which you are traveling on multiple levels simultaneously. You are spinning with Earth's rotation, orbiting with Earth around the Sun, and journeying with the entire solar system through the local stellar neighborhood, all while being carried by even larger motions that are just beginning to come into focus. The stars themselves are not passive markers in this cosmic journey. They too are moving through space in their own complex orbital patterns. Some stars are approaching us while others are receding. Some are moving across our line of sight, and all are participating in the grand rotation of our galaxy around its central hub. The proper motion of stars, their individual movement across the sky over long periods of time, creates a constantly evolving stellar landscape that unfolds over centuries and millennia like the slowest possible time-lapse photography. This realization brings a new quality of wonder to your stargazing experience. You are not looking at a fixed celestial sphere, but rather witnessing a single moment in an ongoing cosmic dance that has been unfolding for billions of years and will continue for billions more. The particular arrangement of stars you see tonight has never existed before in exactly this configuration, and it will never exist again. You are witnessing a unique moment in galactic history, a specific frame in the universe's longest and most beautiful motion picture. As you allow this understanding to settle into your peaceful awareness, you can sense that you are being prepared for an even more magnificent revelation. The individual motions of stars and solar systems are themselves part of a much larger choreography, a galactic scale waltz that encompasses everything you can see in the night sky. Your growing appreciation for the hidden motion within apparent stillness is preparing you to discover the grandest dance of all, the slow rotation of entire galaxies that creates the cosmic rhythm underlying all smaller motions and all earthly time. You rest here in the gentle darkness, and now your awareness expands to embrace a truth so magnificent that it transforms your understanding of home itself. The stars scattered across the night sky above you are not randomly distributed points of light, but rather fellow travelers sharing the same cosmic neighborhood, all of us together forming part of a vast stellar city called the Milky Way Galaxy. Your cosmic address extends far beyond your street, your city, your country, or even your planet, reaching into the very architecture of space itself, where you reside in the outer suburbs of a galactic metropolis containing hundreds of billions of stars. This realization brings a profound sense of belonging, as if you have suddenly discovered that your quiet neighborhood is actually part of a magnificent city that stretches beyond all horizons. As you allow this perspective to settle into your peaceful awareness, you begin to understand your precise location within this cosmic city. Our solar system resides about 26,000 light-years from the galactic center, positioned in what astronomers call the Orion Arm, a minor spiral arm that extends outward from the galaxy's more prominent spiral structures. Imagine yourself living in a vast pinwheel of stars, slowly rotating in space like the most patient and graceful carousel ever conceived. From your position in the outer regions of this galactic disk, you would need to travel at the speed of light for 26,000 years just to reach the bright central hub where ancient stars cluster in dense golden profusion. This galactic carousel on which you ride is not a solid structure, but rather a gravitational dance of stars, gas, and dust, all held together by invisible forces that orchestrate motion on scales almost too vast to comprehend. Every star you see in the night sky, including our own sun, is participating in a stately orbital waltz around the galactic center, following elliptical paths that take between 200 and 250 million years to complete. Your last complete orbit around the galaxy occurred long before dinosaurs walked the Earth, and your next complete orbit will happen long after our current geological age has passed into deep time. This perspective transforms the very meaning of patience and permanence, revealing that what we consider eternal is actually part of cycles so vast that they dwarf all human experience. As you rest in this understanding, you can sense the gentle motion carrying you through space right now. Our solar system is traveling at approximately 220 kilometers per second in its orbital path around the galactic center, a speed so tremendous that it would carry you around Earth's equator in less than 3 minutes. Yet this incredible velocity feels like perfect stillness because of the vast scale of the galactic orbit and the smooth, consistent nature of the gravitational forces guiding your cosmic journey. You are riding on gravitational currents that have been flowing steadily for billions of years, carried by forces so reliable and gentle that they create the deepest possible sense of security and peace. The galaxy itself rotates differentially, meaning that stars closer to the center complete their orbits more quickly than stars in the outer regions where you reside. This creates a cosmic rhythm where different parts of the galaxy keep different time, like a vast orchestra where various sections play at their own natural tempo while contributing to a unified galactic symphony. This differential rotation is what creates and maintains the beautiful spiral arms that give our galaxy its distinctive pinwheel appearance. The spiral patterns you would see if you could view the Milky Way from outside are not permanent structures, but rather waves of density that sweep around the galaxy, triggering star formation and organizing stellar populations into elegant curved formations. As you contemplate your place in this rotating galactic disk, a profound shift occurs in your sense of motion and stillness. The apparent stability of the night sky now reveals itself as the visual expression of your participation in galactic rotation, where your orbital motion around the galactic center keeps you in roughly the same position relative to your stellar neighbors. You are like a runner on a cosmic track, maintaining your position in the galactic race, not through stillness, but through continuous motion, at exactly the right speed to stay in formation with the other stars in your local stellar neighborhood. This creates the illusion of stellar permanence, while actually representing one of the most dynamic and beautiful examples of cosmic choreography. The realization that you are currently orbiting the center of the galaxy brings a new quality of wonder to your evening contemplation. You are not simply resting beneath the stars, you are actively participating in galactic motion, carried along by gravitational forces that connect you intimately to every other star in the Milky Way. This orbital motion that carries you through space is so smooth and consistent that it feels like the most natural thing in the universe, which indeed it is. You have been participating in this galactic waltz since the moment of your birth, and you will continue this cosmic dance for your entire lifetime, held safely in the gravitational embrace of forces that have been guiding stellar motion since the galaxy formed. As you prepare to let this understanding deepen into peaceful acceptance, you can sense that you are ready to explore the mechanics of this galactic dance in greater detail. The smooth orbital motion that carries you around the galaxy is part of a more complex and beautiful choreography, where the rotation of the entire galactic disk creates patterns and rhythms that organize stellar populations into the magnificent spiral structures that define our cosmic home. You continue resting in the gentle awareness of your galactic motion, end. Now something even more beautiful begins to unfold in your understanding of how this cosmic dance actually works. The Milky Way galaxy rotates like an enormous wheel, but unlike a solid wheel where every part turns at the same rate, our galaxy demonstrates a more elegant and complex form of motion called differential rotation, where different regions move at different speeds to create the most graceful cosmic choreography imaginable. Imagine a vast whirlpool in space, where stars closer to the center orbit more quickly than stars in the outer regions, creating a natural spiral pattern that sweeps around the galaxy like arms of light reaching outward from the central hub. This differential rotation is what gives our galaxy its distinctive pinwheel appearance, with spiral arms that curve gracefully outward from the bright central bulge where ancient stars cluster in golden profusion. As you rest in this visualization, you can begin to appreciate the elegant mechanics that govern your own galactic neighborhood. Stars in the inner regions of the galaxy complete their orbits around the galactic center in as little as 10 million years, while stars in the outer regions, including our own solar system, take 200 to 250 million years to complete one full galactic orbit. This creates a cosmic rhythm where the inner galaxy pulses with relatively rapid orbital motion while the outer galaxy moves with the stately patience of deep time. You reside in the outer regions where galactic time moves most slowly and gracefully, where each orbit around the galactic center spans geological ages and transforms the very surface of planets. The spiral arms that define our galaxy's structure are not permanent features, but rather density waves that sweep around the galactic disk. Areas where stars and gas become temporarily concentrated as they move through regions of enhanced gravitational influence. These spiral arms are like traffic jams in space, where stellar material bunches up temporarily before spreading out again, creating the beautiful curved patterns that organize galactic structure. As stars orbit the galactic center, they move into and out of these spiral arms, spending millions of years within the enhanced density of spiral regions before emerging into the quieter spaces between arms. Our solar system is currently located between major spiral arms, in a region called the local arm or Orion spur, giving us a relatively peaceful cosmic neighborhood with lower stellar density and reduced gravitational disturbances. This position between spiral arms contributes to the stability that has allowed life to develop and flourish on Earth over billions of years. The reduced stellar density in our galactic neighborhood means fewer gravitational disruptions, fewer nearby supernovae, and less radiation from massive stellar populations, creating a galactic habitable zone that supports the long-term stability necessary for biological evolution. The spiral density waves that create these arms also trigger star formation as they sweep around the galaxy, compressing gas and dust clouds until they collapse under their own gravity to form new stellar systems. This means that spiral arms are not only regions of enhanced stellar density, but also cosmic nurseries where new generations of stars are continuously being born from the gravitational choreography of galactic rotation. As you contemplate this ongoing process of stellar birth, triggered by galactic motion, you begin to appreciate how the large-scale rotation of the galaxy creates the conditions necessary for cosmic renewal and evolution. The same differential rotation that creates spiral arms also ensures that stellar material is continuously recycled, with older stars contributing their processed elements to new generations of stellar formation. This galactic recycling process operates on timescales so vast that it transforms the very composition of the galaxy over billions of years. Elements forged in the cores of massive stars are distributed throughout the galactic disk by stellar winds and supernova explosions, gradually enriching the interstellar medium with the heavy elements necessary for planet formation and biological chemistry. The spiral arms serve as cosmic highways along which this processed stellar material travels, carrying the products of stellar nucleosynthesis from their points of origin to regions where they can be incorporated into new stellar and planetary systems. This creates a galactic scale circulation pattern where matter and energy flow continuously through cycles of stellar birth, evolution, death, and rebirth. As you rest in this understanding of galactic circulation and renewal, you can sense your own intimate connection to these vast cosmic cycles. The elements in your body were forged in stellar cores and distributed through the galaxy by the same spiral density waves that continue to organize galactic structure today. You are not separate from galactic rotation, but rather a direct product of its creative processes, assembled from stellar material that has been cycling through the galaxy for billions of years. The calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood, and the oxygen you breathe were all created in stellar furnaces and delivered to your location by the patient circulation patterns of galactic motion. This realization brings a profound sense of connection to the cosmic dance that surrounds you. You are not merely an observer of galactic rotation, but rather a conscious expression of its creative potential, a way for the galaxy to experience its own beauty and contemplate its own elegant mechanics through your peaceful awareness. As you prepare to let this understanding settle into deeper appreciation, you can sense that you are ready to explore what happens when entire galaxies encounter each other in the vast spaces between galactic systems. The elegant rotation that defines individual galaxies becomes even more beautiful when galaxies themselves begin to dance together across the largest scales of cosmic space and time. You rest here in the peaceful darkness, and now your awareness expands to witness one of the universe's most magnificent spectacles, the gentle encounter between entire galaxies as they meet across the vast emptiness of intergalactic space. What human language calls galactic collisions are actually the most graceful cosmic embraces imaginable, unfolding over hundreds of millions of years with such patient beauty that they transform the very meaning of gentleness and time. The Milky Way galaxy, your cosmic home, is currently approaching the Andromeda galaxy in a slow-motion dance that will culminate in a merger approximately 4.5 billion years from now. This cosmic choreography is already underway, with both galaxies drawing closer together at a rate of about 110 kilometers per second, a speed that sounds tremendous, but represents the most patient approach imaginable across the 4.5 million trillion kilometers that currently separate these galactic dancers. As you contemplate this approaching galactic waltz, something wonderful happens to your understanding of cosmic violence and cosmic peace. Despite the enormous gravitational forces involved and the tremendous speeds of individual stars, galactic mergers are actually among the gentlest processes in the universe, unfolding with such vast patience that they create new beauty rather than destruction. When galaxies merge, their individual stars rarely collide, because the distances between stars within galaxies are so immense compared to stellar sizes. Instead, the gravitational fields of the two galaxies gradually reshape each other, creating new orbital patterns and redistributing stellar populations in elegant spirals and streams that stretch across millions of light-years of space. The merger between the Milky Way and Andromeda will create a new elliptical galaxy that astronomers have already named Milkomeda, a cosmic offspring that will combine the stellar populations of both parent galaxies into a larger, more gravitationally stable structure. This galactic reproduction represents one of the fundamental processes by which the universe builds complexity and beauty on the largest possible scales. As you rest in this understanding, you can appreciate how galactic mergers demonstrate the universe's preference for creation over destruction, even in processes involving tremendous energies and vast scales. The gravitational forces that guide galactic encounters are the same forces that hold you gently to Earth's surface, scaled up to cosmic proportions but retaining their fundamentally nurturing and organizing character. During galactic mergers, the supermassive black holes at the centers of each galaxy eventually spiral toward each other in a cosmic dance that can last millions of years. As these black holes approach, they create gravitational waves that ripple through space-time itself, carrying the news of their cosmic waltz across the universe at the speed of light. These gravitational waves represent one of the most beautiful aspects of galactic mergers, transforming the fabric of space and time into a medium for cosmic music. The universe literally sings during galactic encounters, creating ripples in space-time that carry information about cosmic choreography to any civilization advanced enough to detect these subtle harmonies. The merger process also triggers spectacular episodes of star formation, as gas clouds from both galaxies collide and compress, creating cosmic fireworks displays that can be seen across billions of light years. These starbursts represent the universe's celebration of galactic union, illuminating the merger process with the light of millions of newly born stars. As you contemplate these cosmic celebrations, you begin to understand how galactic mergers contribute to the ongoing evolution of the universe itself. Each merger creates new gravitational relationships, redistributes stellar populations, and triggers fresh episodes of star formation that enrich the cosmic environment with new elements and new possibilities for complexity. The tidal forces generated during galactic encounters create some of the most beautiful structures in the universe, including stellar streams that stretch across millions of light years and tidal tails that curve gracefully through intergalactic space. These features represent the universe's calligraphy, written in stars and gas across the largest possible canvas. Our own Milky Way galaxy bears the scars and beauty marks of previous galactic encounters, including stellar streams from smaller galaxies that have been gradually absorbed over billions of years. The Sagittarius dwarf galaxy is currently being slowly consumed by the Milky Way's gravitational embrace, its stars being redistributed into streams that wrap around our galaxy like cosmic ribbons. As you rest in this awareness of ongoing galactic evolution, you can sense your participation in processes that span the entire history of the universe. The galaxy that serves as your cosmic home has been shaped by billions of years of gravitational encounters, each one contributing to the current structure and stellar populations that define your galactic neighborhood. This perspective brings a profound sense of continuity and belonging to your cosmic contemplation. You are not witnessing galactic evolution from outside, but rather experiencing it from within, as a conscious participant in processes that have been unfolding since the universe was young, and will continue long after our current cosmic age has passed into deep time. The approaching merger with Andromeda represents not an ending but a transformation, a cosmic metamorphosis that will create new possibilities for stellar evolution, and galactic structure. By the time this merger occurs, our sun will have evolved beyond its current state, and Earth itself will have been transformed by billions of years of geological and biological evolution. The timescales involved in galactic mergers help put human concerns into a cosmic perspective that brings profound peace. While civilizations rise and fall, while continents drift and mountains erode, while species evolve and adapt, the great galactic dance continues with patient majesty that encompasses all smaller changes within its vast embrace. As you rest in this cosmic perspective, you can feel how the approaching galactic merger connects you to the deepest rhythms of universal evolution. You are living during a specific moment in galactic history, witnessing the slow approach of cosmic dancers who have been moving toward each other since long before Earth formed. This realization brings a unique quality of wonder to your evening contemplation. You are not only participating in the current rotation of the Milky Way, but also experiencing the prelude to one of the most magnificent cosmic events possible, the gentle merger of galactic systems that will reshape the local universe. The gravitational waves already being generated by this approaching merger are passing through your body right now, carrying information about cosmic choreography that began billions of years ago. You are literally being touched by the future galactic merger, connected to cosmic events through the fundamental forces that govern space and time. As you prepare to let this understanding deepen into peaceful acceptance, you can sense that you are ready to explore how these grand galactic dances create the conditions necessary for stellar birth and renewal. The gravitational choreography that guides galactic mergers also triggers the formation of stellar nurseries where new generations of stars are born from the cosmic material redistributed by galactic encounters. You continue resting in the gentle awareness of cosmic motion, and now your attention turns to one of the universe's most tender and creative processes, the birth of new stars within the gravitational gardens created by galactic dynamics. The same forces that guide galaxies in their slow-motion waltz also nurture the formation of stellar nurseries, vast regions where cosmic gas and dust gather like seeds waiting for the perfect conditions to bloom into brilliant new suns. Throughout the spiral arms of our galaxy, enormous molecular clouds drift through space like cosmic meadows, each one containing enough material to create thousands or even millions of new stars. These stellar nurseries, often called nebulae, are among the most beautiful structures in the universe, glowing with the soft light of star formation and stretching across dozens of light years with gossamer threads of gas and dust. As you visualize these cosmic gardens, you can appreciate how the rotation of the galaxy creates the perfect conditions for stellar birth through a process of gentle compression and patient accumulation. When molecular clouds encounter the density waves that create spiral arms, they become compressed by gravitational forces, triggering the collapse of gas and dust into the dense cores that will eventually ignite as new stars. This process unfolds with the same patient grace that characterizes all cosmic motion, taking millions of years as gravity slowly draws material together into increasingly dense concentrations. Within these collapsing regions, temperature and pressure gradually increase until nuclear fusion begins, transforming simple hydrogen into helium and releasing the energy that will power a new star for billions of years. The Orion Nebula, visible to your naked eye as a fuzzy star in the constellation Orion, represents one of the most active stellar nurseries in our galactic neighborhood. Within this cosmic garden, hundreds of new stars are currently being born from the gravitational collapse of gas and dust. their formation triggered by shock waves from nearby stellar explosions, and the compression effects of galactic rotation. As you contemplate this ongoing stellar birth process, you begin to understand how galactic motion creates a continuous cycle of cosmic renewal. The same spiral density waves that organize galactic structure also trigger the formation of new stellar generations, ensuring that the galaxy remains vibrant and active despite the aging of individual stars. The newly formed stars within these nurseries often create spectacular displays of cosmic beauty as their intense radiation illuminates the surrounding gas and dust clouds. These emission nebulae glow with colors that span the entire spectrum, from deep red hydrogen emissions to blue-green oxygen lines, creating some of the most photographed and beloved objects in the night sky. Young, massive stars within stellar nurseries burn with such intensity that they reshape their entire cosmic environment through powerful stellar winds and eventual supernova explosions. These energetic processes clear away much of the original nebular material, revealing the newly formed stellar clusters and preparing the region for future episodes of star formation. The stellar winds from massive young stars create expanding bubbles of hot gas that can trigger star formation in neighboring molecular clouds, creating a chain reaction of stellar birth that propagates through entire galactic regions. This process ensures that star formation occurs in waves that sweep through the galaxy, synchronized with the large-scale motions that define galactic structure. As you rest in this understanding of cosmic creativity, you can appreciate how stellar nurseries demonstrate the universe's remarkable ability to create complexity and beauty from simple materials. The hydrogen and helium that emerged from the Big Bang are continuously recycled through stellar birth and death, creating increasingly complex chemical elements with each generation of stellar evolution. The brown dwarf stars that form in these nurseries, but never achieve full nuclear fusion, represent the universe's gentle failures, objects that almost became stars, but remain as warm, glowing embers drifting through space. These failed stars remind us that cosmic processes, like earthly ones, include both success and gentle disappointment within their vast embrace. Planetary systems often form within stellar nurseries as the leftover material from star formation coalesces into rocky planets and gas giants. The same gravitational processes that create new stars also create the conditions necessary for planet formation, suggesting that planetary systems are natural byproducts of stellar birth rather than rare cosmic accidents. Our own solar system formed within such a stellar nursery approximately 4.5 billion years ago, when a molecular cloud in our galactic neighborhood was compressed by a nearby supernova explosion. The shock wave from this stellar death triggered the gravitational collapse that eventually formed our Sun and the planetary system that includes Earth. This connection between stellar death and stellar birth reveals one of the most beautiful aspects of cosmic evolution: the way that endings become beginnings and destruction becomes creation. The supernova that triggered our solar system's formation also enriched the local environment, with heavy elements forged in stellar cores, providing the raw materials necessary for rocky planet formation and biological chemistry. As you contemplate your own connection to stellar nurseries, you begin to understand how the elements in your body were forged in previous generations of stellar evolution and distributed through the galaxy by the same processes that continue to create new stars today. You are literally made of stellar material that has been recycled through multiple generations of cosmic evolution. The calcium in your bones was forged in the core of a massive star that exploded billions of years ago, distributing its processed elements through the interstellar medium where they eventually became incorporated into the molecular cloud that formed our solar system. The iron in your blood carries the memory of stellar nucleosynthesis, the high-energy processes that occur only in stellar cores and supernova explosions. This realization brings a profound sense of connection to the ongoing processes of stellar birth and evolution. You are not separate from the cosmic creativity that continues to form new stars in galactic nurseries, but rather a conscious expression of the same creative forces that have been shaping the universe since the first stars ignited in the cosmic dawn. The stellar nurseries scattered throughout our galaxy represent the universe's ongoing commitment to renewal and creativity, ensuring that cosmic evolution continues despite the inevitable aging and death of individual stars. Each new generation of stars carries forward the chemical legacy of previous stellar generations, while adding its own contributions to the cosmic environment. As you prepare to let this understanding deepen into peaceful acceptance, you can sense that you are ready to explore the complete life cycle of stellar evolution, from birth and cosmic nurseries to the various forms of stellar death that enrich the galaxy with processed elements. The creative processes that form new stars are balanced by equally beautiful processes of stellar aging and transformation that ensure cosmic materials are continuously recycled through new generations of stellar evolution. You rest here in the gentle darkness, and now your awareness follows the complete journey of stellar life, from the first ignition of nuclear fusion in stellar nurseries to the various beautiful transformations that mark the end of stellar existence. Each star you see in the night sky above is at a different stage in this cosmic life cycle, participating in the grand waltz of stellar evolution that unfolds over millions, billions, or even trillions of years depending on stellar mass and composition. The smallest stars, called red dwarfs, burn their nuclear fuel so slowly and efficiently that they can continue shining for trillions of years, far longer than the current age of the universe. These patient stellar citizens represent the galaxy's most conservative approach to energy consumption, burning hydrogen at such a measured pace that they will outlive all other stellar types by vast margins of cosmic time. As you contemplate these long-lived stellar companions, you can appreciate how they demonstrate the universe's capacity for patience and endurance on scales that dwarf all earthly experience. A red dwarf star that formed when the universe was young is still in its stellar infancy today, with the vast majority of its lifetime still ahead of it, burning steadily through cosmic ages that will witness the birth and death of countless generations of more massive stars. Stars like our Sun, classified as yellow dwarfs, follow a more energetic path through stellar evolution, burning their hydrogen fuel at a rate that allows them to shine steadily for approximately 10 billion years. Our Sun is currently middle-aged, at about 4.5 billion years old, having converted roughly half of its core hydrogen into helium through the nuclear fusion processes that power its gentle radiance. The nuclear fusion occurring in stellar cores represents one of the most elegant solutions to the challenge of converting mass into energy. Following Einstein's famous equation E equals sine mc squared with perfect efficiency. Within the Sun's core, hydrogen nuclei overcome their natural electrical repulsion through the extreme temperatures and pressures created by gravitational compression, fusing together to form helium and releasing the energy that eventually reaches Earth as sunlight. This stellar alchemy occurs at a rate of approximately 4 million tons of mass converted to energy every second. Yet the Sun contains so much material that this tremendous rate of consumption can continue for billions of years without significantly affecting the star's overall mass. The energy released by this fusion process takes thousands of years to work its way from the Sun's core to its surface, creating a natural buffer that ensures steady, reliable energy output. As stars age and exhaust the hydrogen fuel in their cores, they begin the next phase of stellar evolution, expanding into red giant stars as their outer layers cool and their cores contract. This transformation represents stellar middle age, a period when stars become larger and more luminous, while burning helium and other heavier elements in their increasingly hot cores. The red giant phase demonstrates the universe's approach to aging with grace and beauty, as stars become more magnificent and visually striking even as they approach the end of their hydrogen-burning lifetime. Red giants can expand to enormous sizes, with some becoming large enough to engulf the orbits of inner planets if they existed in our solar system. When our Sun eventually enters its red giant phase in approximately 5 billion years, it will expand beyond Earth's current orbit, transforming the inner solar system into a very different cosmic environment. This stellar aging process will occur so gradually that it represents no immediate concern, unfolding over time scales that encompass the entire future evolution of life on Earth. The final stages of stellar evolution depend critically on stellar mass, with different stellar masses following distinctly different paths toward their ultimate cosmic destiny. Stars with masses similar to our Sun will eventually shed their outer layers as beautiful planetary nebulae, leaving behind white dwarf stars that will cool slowly over trillions of years. Planetary nebulae represent some of the most beautiful objects in the universe, glowing shells of gas illuminated by the intense radiation from the central white dwarf star. These cosmic flowers bloom in space for thousands of years before gradually fading, distributing processed stellar material throughout the interstellar medium where it can be incorporated into future generations of star formation. White dwarf stars are incredibly dense objects containing roughly the mass of our Sun compressed into a volume approximately the size of Earth. These stellar remnants represent the final resting state for the majority of stars in the galaxy, slowly cooling over cosmic time, while maintaining their gravitational influence on any remaining planetary systems. More massive stars follow a more dramatic path through stellar evolution, burning through their nuclear fuel much more rapidly and ending their lives in spectacular supernova explosions that can briefly outshine entire galaxies. These stellar deaths represent the universe's most energetic events, releasing more energy in a few seconds than our Sun will produce over its entire 10 billion year lifetime. Supernovas serve as the galaxy's primary mechanism for distributing heavy elements throughout the interstellar medium, enriching the cosmic environment with carbon, oxygen, silicon, iron, and all the other elements necessary for rocky planet formation and biological chemistry. Without these stellar explosions, the universe would contain only hydrogen and helium, making complex chemistry and life impossible. The shock waves from supernova explosions also trigger new episodes of star formation by compressing nearby molecular clouds, creating a cosmic cycle where stellar death leads directly to stellar birth. This process ensures that each generation of stars is slightly more enriched with heavy elements than the previous generation, gradually increasing the chemical complexity of the galaxy over cosmic time. The most massive stars end their lives by collapsing into black holes, regions of space-time where gravity becomes so intense that not even light can escape. These cosmic endpoints represent the ultimate victory of gravity over all other forces, creating objects so dense that they warp space-time itself into closed loops that trap matter and energy within their event horizons. Black holes continue to participate in galactic dynamics long after the stars that created them have disappeared, serving as gravitational anchors that help organize stellar motions and galactic structure. The supermassive black holes at the centers of galaxies may have formed from the collapse of the first generation of stars in the early universe, growing over cosmic time through the accretion of matter and the merger of smaller black holes. As you rest in this understanding of stellar life cycles, you can appreciate how stellar evolution demonstrates the universe's commitment to transformation and renewal, rather than simple decay and ending. Every stellar death contributes to the ongoing enrichment of the galaxy, providing the raw materials and energy sources necessary for continued cosmic evolution. The various pathways of stellar evolution create a cosmic ecosystem where different stellar types play different roles in galactic chemistry and dynamics. Red dwarfs provide long-term stability. Sun-like stars contribute steady energy output and eventual white dwarf formation, while massive stars serve as cosmic alchemists that forge heavy elements and distribute them through supernova explosions. This stellar diversity ensures that galaxies remain dynamic and chemically evolving systems rather than static collections of identical objects. The interplay between different stellar types creates the complex chemical and energetic environment necessary for the formation of planetary systems and the emergence of biological complexity. As you prepare to let this understanding deepen into peaceful acceptance, you can sense that you are ready to explore how stellar evolution has contributed to the gradual chemical enrichment of the galaxy over billions of years. The elements forged in stellar cores and distributed by stellar deaths have created the cosmic alchemy that makes rocky planets and biological chemistry possible, connecting stellar evolution directly to your own existence. You continue resting beneath the star-filled sky, and now your awareness turns to one of the most profound and beautiful processes in cosmic evolution: the slow alchemy by which stellar death and rebirth has gradually transformed the chemical composition of the galaxy over billions of years. The universe began with only the simplest elements, hydrogen and helium, but through the patient work of stellar nucleosynthesis, it has created all the complex elements that make rocky planets and biological life possible. In the cores of stars, temperatures and pressures reach levels so extreme that atomic nuclei can overcome their natural electrical repulsion and fuse together, creating progressively heavier elements through a cosmic assembly line that operates over millions and billions of years. This stellar alchemy begins with hydrogen fusion creating helium, but as stars age and their cores become hotter, they can fuse helium into carbon, carbon into oxygen, and continue building heavier elements up to iron in the most massive stars. The nuclear fusion processes that power stellar evolution follow a beautiful logic of increasing complexity, with each stage of fusion requiring higher temperatures and pressures than the previous stage. This creates a natural progression where stars gradually work their way up the periodic table, forging increasingly complex elements in their cores as they age and evolve through different phases of stellar life. Elements lighter than iron can be created through fusion processes that release energy, making them accessible to normal stellar evolution over billions of years. However, Elements heavier than iron require energy input to create, making them accessible only during the most extreme stellar events, particularly the supernova explosions that mark the death of massive stars. During a supernova explosion, the tremendous energies involved create conditions even more extreme than normal stellar cores, allowing the rapid synthesis of elements heavier than iron through processes that occur over seconds or minutes rather than millions of years. These cosmic furnaces forge gold, silver, platinum, uranium, and all the other heavy elements in a brief but incredibly intense burst of nuclear creativity. The shock waves from supernova explosions distribute these newly forged elements throughout the surrounding interstellar medium, enriching the cosmic environment with the chemical diversity necessary for complex chemistry and eventual biological evolution. Without these stellar explosions, the universe would remain chemically simple, containing only hydrogen and helium, with no possibility for rocky planet formation or biological complexity. As you contemplate this cosmic alchemy, you begin to understand your own intimate connection to stellar nucleosynthesis and the chemical evolution of the galaxy. Every atom in your body heavier than hydrogen was forged in the core of a star, or created during a supernova explosion, making you a direct product of billions of years of stellar evolution and chemical enrichment. The calcium that strengthens your bones was created through nuclear fusion in stellar cores, while the iron that carries oxygen in your blood was forged during the final moments of a massive star's life and distributed through space by the supernova explosion that marked that star's death. The oxygen you breathe with each peaceful breath was created through helium fusion in stellar cores and released into the interstellar medium by stellar winds and planetary nebulae. This realization transforms your understanding of the relationship between stellar evolution and biological existence. You are not separate from the cosmic processes that have shaped galactic chemistry over billions of years, but rather a conscious expression of stellar nucleosynthesis, a way for the universe to experience its own chemical creativity through biological awareness and contemplation. The gradual enrichment of the galaxy with heavy elements has followed a cosmic timeline that spans the entire history of the universe, with each generation of stars contributing to the growing chemical complexity of the interstellar medium. The first stars that formed in the early universe contained only hydrogen and helium, but their deaths enriched the cosmic environment with the first heavy elements, making possible the formation of more chemically complex second-generation stars. This process of chemical evolution has continued for over 13 billion years, with each stellar generation building upon the chemical legacy of previous generations. Our Sun is considered a third-generation star, formed from material that had already been processed through multiple cycles of stellar birth, evolution, death, and chemical enrichment. The chemical composition of stars serves as a fossil record of galactic evolution, with astronomers able to determine the age and formation history of stellar populations by analyzing their heavy element content. Older stars contain fewer heavy elements, reflecting their formation from less chemically enriched material, while younger stars show higher heavy element abundances that reflect billions of years of stellar nucleosynthesis. This chemical archaeology reveals that star formation has not been a steady process throughout galactic history, but rather has occurred in waves and bursts triggered by galactic collisions, density wave passages, and other large-scale gravitational events. The chemical signatures preserved in stellar atmospheres tell the story of these ancient episodes of enhanced star formation and chemical enrichment. The distribution of heavy elements throughout the galaxy also reflects the influence of galactic rotation and mixing processes that have gradually homogenized the chemical composition of the interstellar medium over cosmic time. Elements forged in stellar cores in one part of the galaxy can be transported to distant regions through galactic circulation patterns, ensuring that the products of stellar nucleosynthesis eventually become available throughout the galactic disk. As you rest in this understanding of cosmic chemical evolution, you can appreciate how the patient work of stellar alchemy has created the conditions necessary for the emergence of rocky planets and biological complexity. The chemical diversity that makes Earth-like planets possible required billions of years of stellar evolution and chemical enrichment, representing one of the universe's most remarkable achievements. The formation of our solar system approximately 4.5 billion years ago occurred at a time when the galaxy had already undergone sufficient chemical evolution to support the formation of rocky planets with complex chemical compositions. The heavy elements incorporated into Earth during its formation provided the raw materials for geological processes, atmospheric chemistry, and eventually biological evolution. The continuing chemical evolution of the galaxy ensures that future generations of planetary systems will form from even more chemically enriched material, potentially creating conditions even more favorable for the emergence of complex chemistry and biological life. The universe is becoming increasingly hospitable to complexity and consciousness through the ongoing work of stellar nucleosynthesis. The elements created through stellar evolution and distributed by stellar death continue to participate in cosmic recycling processes that operate over billions of years. The carbon in your body may have been forged in a red giant star billions of years ago, incorporated into multiple generations of planetary systems, and recycled through various chemical and biological processes before becoming part of your current physical existence. This cosmic recycling connects you to the deep history of galactic evolution and the countless stellar generations that have contributed to your current existence. You are not only made of stellar material, but you are participating in ongoing cosmic processes that will continue long after your individual lifetime, contributing your own atoms to future cycles of cosmic evolution and chemical enrichment. The water you drink contains hydrogen atoms that formed during the Big Bang and oxygen atoms that were forged in stellar cores, representing a direct connection between the earliest moments of cosmic history and your present biological existence. Every breath you take incorporates atoms that have participated in billions of years of cosmic evolution, stellar nucleosynthesis, and chemical recycling. As you prepare to let this understanding deepen into peaceful acceptance, you can sense that you are ready to explore the profound implications of recognizing yourself as a conscious product of stellar evolution and galactic chemical enrichment. The elements that make up your body and brain represent the universe's most sophisticated achievement in chemical complexity, creating the physical foundation for consciousness and cosmic contemplation. You rest here in the gentle darkness, and now a profound realization begins to dawn in your peaceful awareness, transforming your understanding of what it means to be human in a universe shaped by billions of years of stellar evolution and galactic motion. The elements that compose your body, forged in stellar cores and distributed through the galaxy by cosmic processes spanning deep time, represent far more than mere chemical building blocks. They are the physical foundation for consciousness itself, the universe's way of awakening to its own beauty and contemplating its own magnificent choreography. The carbon atoms in your DNA were created through helium fusion in the cores of red giant stars. undergoing nuclear processes that required millions of years of stellar evolution to complete. These same carbon atoms now form the backbone of the genetic molecules that encode your biological existence, carrying information that connects you to billions of years of evolutionary history on Earth and cosmic history in the galaxy. As you contemplate this intimate connection between stellar nucleosynthesis and biological consciousness, something wonderful happens to your sense of identity and belonging in the cosmic scheme. You are not an accident or an afterthought in cosmic evolution, but rather one of its most remarkable achievements, a way for the universe to experience its own grandeur through conscious awareness and peaceful contemplation. The iron atoms in your blood, forged during supernova explosions that briefly outshone entire galaxies, now participate in the delicate process of carrying oxygen throughout your body. These atoms have traveled across the galaxy over billions of years, incorporated into multiple generations of stellar and planetary systems, before finding their current purpose in supporting the biological processes that sustain your consciousness. This perspective reveals consciousness as a cosmic phenomenon, rather than merely a biological one, an emergent property of matter that has been organized through billions of years of stellar evolution, planetary formation, and biological development. Your ability to contemplate the night sky and understand galactic motion represents the universe developing the capacity for self-awareness and self-appreciation. The neural networks in your brain, constructed from elements forged in stellar cores, create patterns of electrical and chemical activity that somehow give rise to subjective experience and conscious awareness. This transformation of stellar material into consciousness represents one of the most mysterious and beautiful processes in the known universe, a cosmic alchemy that transforms dead matter into living awareness. As you rest in this understanding, you can appreciate how your consciousness serves as a bridge between the cosmic processes that created you and the universe's capacity for self-understanding. Through your awareness of galactic motion and stellar evolution, the universe is literally contemplating its own history and appreciating its own beauty through the medium of conscious experience. The calcium atoms in your bones, created through nuclear fusion in stellar cores, now provide the structural foundation that supports your body as you lie here contemplating the stars. These atoms have participated in cosmic processes for billions of years before finding their current role in supporting a conscious being capable of understanding and appreciating cosmic evolution. Your ability to feel wonder and peace while contemplating galactic motion represents a remarkable development in cosmic evolution, the emergence of subjective experience that can appreciate beauty, understand complexity, and find meaning in the vast processes that govern universal development. Consciousness transforms the universe from a collection of physical processes into a meaningful story of increasing complexity and beauty. The phosphorus atoms in your cellular energy systems, forged in stellar cores and distributed by stellar winds, now participate in the biochemical processes that power your thoughts and sustain your contemplation of cosmic processes. These atoms have traveled across the galaxy before finding their current purpose in supporting the neural activity that generates conscious awareness. This realization brings a profound sense of cosmic responsibility and privilege to your evening contemplation. You are not merely observing the universe from outside, but rather serving as one of its most sophisticated instruments for self-understanding and self-appreciation. Through your consciousness, the universe is developing the capacity to understand its own history and appreciate its own beauty. The oxygen you breathe, created through helium fusion in stellar cores, now supports the metabolic processes that sustain your brain's activity and enable your conscious contemplation of stellar evolution. Each breath connects you directly to stellar nucleosynthesis, incorporating atoms that were forged in cosmic furnaces billions of years ago. Your capacity for peaceful contemplation and cosmic understanding represents the universe's development of what might be called cosmic consciousness, an awareness that transcends individual biological existence to encompass understanding of universal processes and appreciation of cosmic beauty. Through your awareness, the universe is becoming conscious of itself. The sodium and potassium atoms in your nervous system, created through stellar nucleosynthesis and distributed through galactic circulation, now participate in the electrical processes that generate your thoughts and enable your understanding of cosmic evolution. These atoms have participated in the grand waltz of galactic motion before finding their current role in supporting conscious awareness. This perspective transforms your understanding of the relationship between mind and cosmos, revealing consciousness not as separate from physical processes but as their most sophisticated expression. Your thoughts about galactic motion are themselves part of cosmic evolution, representing the universe's development of the capacity for self-reflection and self-understanding. The magnesium atoms in your cellular machinery, forged in stellar cores through nuclear fusion processes, now participate in the biochemical reactions that sustain your life and enable your contemplation of stellar evolution. These atoms carry the memory of stellar nucleosynthesis while currently serving the universe's capacity for conscious self-awareness. Your ability to find peace and meaning in cosmic contemplation represents a remarkable achievement in universal evolution. The development of subjective experience that can appreciate beauty, understand complexity, and find profound satisfaction in cosmic understanding. Through your consciousness, the universe is learning to appreciate its own magnificence. The sulfur atoms in your proteins, created through stellar nucleosynthesis and distributed by stellar death, now participate in the molecular structures that support your biological existence and enable your conscious awareness of cosmic processes. These atoms have participated in galactic evolution before finding their current role in supporting universal self-consciousness. As you rest in this profound understanding of consciousness as a cosmic phenomena, you can sense your participation in the universe's ongoing development of self-awareness and self-appreciation. Your peaceful contemplation of galactic motion represents the cosmos developing the capacity to understand and appreciate its own beauty through conscious experience. The trace elements in your body, forged during supernova explosions and distributed through galactic circulation, now participate in the delicate biochemical processes that sustain consciousness and enable cosmic contemplation. These atoms have traveled across the galaxy over billions of years before finding their current purpose in supporting the universe's capacity for self-awareness. This realization brings a deep sense of cosmic purpose and meaning to your existence, revealing your consciousness as one of the universe's most remarkable achievements and your contemplation of cosmic processes as a form of universal self-reflection. Through your awareness, the cosmos is becoming conscious of its own beauty and appreciating its own magnificent choreography. As you prepare to let this understanding deepen into peaceful acceptance, you can sense that you are ready to explore how this cosmic perspective transforms your appreciation of the present moment and your place in the ongoing dance of galactic evolution. Your consciousness represents the universe's capacity for present moment awareness and appreciation of the eternal now within cosmic time. You continue resting in the gentle awareness of your cosmic nature, And now something even more profound begins to unfold in your understanding of consciousness and its relationship to the universe's ongoing evolution. The recognition that you are made of stellar material and participate in galactic motion leads to an even deeper realization about the nature of awareness itself and its role in cosmic development. Your consciousness represents not just the universe becoming aware of itself, but the cosmos developing the capacity to experience wonder, beauty, and profound peace through subjective experience. The emergence of consciousness in the universe represents a phase transition as significant as the formation of the first stars, or the development of galactic structure, qualitative leap in cosmic evolution that transforms the meaning of existence itself. Before consciousness arose, the universe consisted of magnificent physical processes unfolding in darkness, with no witness to appreciate their beauty or understand their significance. As you contemplate this cosmic awakening, you can appreciate how consciousness transforms the universe from a collection of unconscious processes into a meaningful story of increasing complexity and beauty. Through conscious awareness, the cosmos develops the capacity not only to exist, but to appreciate its own existence, to find meaning in its own processes, and to experience the profound peace that comes from understanding its own nature. The neural complexity that generates your consciousness required billions of years of cosmic evolution to develop, beginning with stellar nucleosynthesis creating the heavy elements necessary for complex chemistry, continuing through planetary formation and the emergence of life, and culminating in the development of nervous systems capable of cosmic contemplation. Your brain represents one of the most complex structures known in the universe, containing more neural connections than there are stars in the galaxy. This neurological complexity enables you to hold in your awareness concepts that span the entire scale of cosmic existence, from subatomic particles to galactic clusters, from microseconds to billions of years. Your consciousness serves as a bridge between different scales of cosmic reality, creating a unified understanding that encompasses the full range of universal processes and structures. The subjective experience of wonder and peace that accompanies your contemplation of galactic motion represents a new form of cosmic phenomena, as real and significant as gravitational forces or electromagnetic radiation. These conscious experiences add qualitative dimensions to cosmic evolution that transcend purely physical descriptions, introducing meaning, beauty, and purpose into the universal story. Your capacity to feel profound peace while contemplating cosmic processes suggests that consciousness and cosmos are fundamentally compatible. That awareness naturally resonates with the deep rhythms and patterns that govern universal evolution. The peace you experience during cosmic contemplation reflects a deep harmony between conscious awareness and cosmic processes, as if consciousness were designed to appreciate and understand universal beauty. The fact that conscious beings like yourself have emerged from cosmic evolution suggests that the universe has an inherent tendency toward increasing complexity, awareness, and self-understanding. Consciousness appears to be not an accident, but a natural development in cosmic evolution, representing the universe's capacity to transcend purely physical existence and develop subjective experience. As you rest in this understanding, you can appreciate how your consciousness participates in what might be called the universe's spiritual evolution. Its development of qualities like awareness, appreciation, understanding, and peace that transcend purely material existence. Through conscious beings, the cosmos is developing what could be described as a soul, a capacity for subjective experience that adds meaning and purpose to physical processes. The meditation and contemplation practices that bring you peace and cosmic understanding represent techniques for aligning individual consciousness with universal processes, creating harmony between personal awareness and cosmic rhythms. When you experience profound peace during cosmic contemplation, you are participating in the universe's own capacity for self-appreciation and self-understanding. Your ability to find meaning and purpose in cosmic processes suggests that consciousness and cosmos share fundamental characteristics, that awareness naturally resonates with the patterns and rhythms that govern universal evolution. The meaning you discover in galactic motion and stellar evolution reflects real aspects of cosmic development rather than merely human projections onto meaningless physical processes. The development of scientific understanding represents consciousness learning to comprehend the physical processes that created it, a remarkable feedback loop where the universe uses conscious awareness to understand its own history and appreciate its own beauty. Through scientific contemplation, the cosmos is developing self-knowledge and self-appreciation through conscious experience. Your capacity for cosmic empathy, the ability to feel connected to and concerned about cosmic processes, represents consciousness developing a sense of kinship with universal evolution. This cosmic empathy transforms you from a separate observer into a participant who cares about cosmic welfare and finds personal meaning in universal processes. The peace and wonder you experience during cosmic contemplation represent positive feedback from the universe, confirmation that consciousness and cosmos are fundamentally harmonious, and that conscious appreciation of cosmic processes serves important functions in universal evolution. Your peaceful awareness contributes to the universe's own capacity for self-appreciation and self-understanding. The fact that conscious contemplation of cosmic processes produces feelings of peace, wonder, and meaning suggests that consciousness serves important functions in cosmic evolution beyond mere survival and reproduction. Consciousness appears to be the universe's way of developing the capacity to appreciate beauty, understand complexity, and find meaning in existence itself. Your individual consciousness participates in what might be called the cosmic mind, a distributed form of universal awareness that emerges from the collective consciousness of all aware beings throughout the cosmos. Through your cosmic contemplation, you contribute to the universe's growing capacity for self-awareness and self-appreciation. The profound peace you experience during cosmic contemplation reflects the deep harmony between conscious awareness and universal processes, suggesting that consciousness and cosmos are aspects of a unified reality rather than separate phenomena. Your peaceful awareness represents the universe experiencing its own harmony and appreciating its own beauty through conscious experience. The development of cosmic consciousness represents the universe transcending purely physical existence to develop spiritual qualities like awareness, appreciation, understanding, and peace. Through conscious beings, the cosmos is evolving beyond mere material processes to develop what might be called cosmic wisdom, the capacity to understand and appreciate the meaning and beauty of existence itself. Your ability to find profound meaning in cosmic processes suggests that consciousness serves as the universe's organ of meaning-making, its capacity to discover purpose and significance in existence. Through conscious awareness, the cosmos transforms from a collection of meaningless physical processes into a meaningful story of increasing complexity, beauty, and spiritual development. The meditation and contemplation that bring you cosmic peace represent practices for aligning individual consciousness with universal consciousness, creating harmony between personal awareness and cosmic awareness. When you experience profound peace during cosmic contemplation, you are participating in the universe's own capacity for inner peace and self-appreciation. As you rest in this understanding of consciousness as a cosmic phenomenon, you can sense your participation in the universe's ongoing spiritual evolution, its development of qualities that transcend purely physical existence. Your peaceful awareness contributes to the cosmos developing what might be called a cosmic soul, a capacity for subjective experience that adds meaning and purpose to universal processes. As you prepare to let this understanding deepen into even greater peace, you can sense that you are ready to explore how this cosmic perspective transforms your appreciation of the present moment and your place in the eternal now of cosmic time. Your consciousness represents the universe's capacity for present moment awareness within the vast flow of cosmic evolution. You rest here in the gentle darkness, and now your cosmic awareness settles into a profound appreciation of this exact moment in the vast sweep of galactic time. Recognizing that your present experience of peaceful contemplation represents a unique and precious instant in the 13 billion year story of cosmic evolution. The breath you are taking right now, the thoughts flowing through your consciousness, the sense of peace settling into your awareness, all occur at a specific coordinate in space and time that has never existed before and will never exist again in exactly this configuration. The Milky Way galaxy, carrying you through space at hundreds of kilometers per second, occupies a position in its rotation around the galactic center that marks approximately the 18th time our solar system has completed this vast orbital journey since Earth formed. You are living during a brief but significant chapter in galactic history, witnessing stellar configurations and cosmic relationships that represent just one frame in the universe's longest and most beautiful motion picture. As you contemplate your place in this cosmic timeline, something wonderful happens to your perception of the present moment and its relationship to the vast scales of galactic time. Rather than feeling diminished by the immensity of cosmic processes, you begin to appreciate how the present moment serves as the focal point where all of cosmic history converges into conscious experience, where billions of years of stellar evolution and galactic motion culminate in your peaceful awareness of universal beauty. The starlight, reaching your eyes at this very moment, carries information about stellar positions and galactic structure from various points in the past, creating a present moment experience that actually encompasses multiple layers of cosmic time. The light from nearby stars left those stellar surfaces years ago, while light from more distant stars began its journey decades or centuries ago, making your current visual experience of the night sky a gentle collection of cosmic history delivered to your present awareness. This realization transforms your understanding of the present moment from a fleeting instant to a rich convergence of cosmic time, where past stellar evolution, current galactic motion, and future cosmic development all meet in your conscious experience. You are not experiencing a single moment, but rather a beautiful synthesis of cosmic timescales, all unified in your present awareness of galactic beauty. The elements in your body, forged in stellar cores billions of years ago, and incorporated into your biological existence through countless cycles of cosmic recycling, represent the deep past of cosmic evolution. Participating in your present moment consciousness, Your current thoughts about galactic motion are literally composed of stellar material that has been traveling through space and time for eons before finding its current purpose in supporting conscious awareness. As you rest in this understanding, you can appreciate how your present moment experience serves as a bridge between cosmic past and cosmic future, a point of conscious awareness where the universe's history informs its ongoing evolution. Through your peaceful contemplation of galactic processes, the cosmos is using present moment awareness to integrate its past development and guide its future evolution. The galactic rotation that carries you through space continues at this very moment, advancing your position in the cosmic dance by thousands of kilometers during each minute of your contemplation. Yet this tremendous motion feels like perfect stillness because of your participation in the galactic flow, demonstrating how present moment awareness can encompass vast cosmic processes without being overwhelmed by their scale. Your current position in galactic space represents a unique vantage point for observing cosmic processes, with your location in the outer regions of the galactic disk providing a relatively stable platform for long-term astronomical observation and cosmic contemplation. The reduced stellar density in your galactic neighborhood creates ideal conditions for the kind of peaceful cosmic awareness you are experiencing right now. The present moment also represents a unique phase in the universe's overall evolution, occurring during what cosmologists call the stelliferous era, when star formation and stellar evolution dominate cosmic processes. You are living during the universe's most creative and dynamic period, when stellar nucleosynthesis continues to enrich the cosmic environment and create new possibilities for complexity and consciousness. This cosmic timing means that your present moment experience of galactic beauty occurs during the universe's prime time for stellar evolution and cosmic creativity. The night sky you contemplate tonight displays the cosmos at its most magnificent, with billions of stars in various stages of evolution, creating a display of cosmic beauty that surpasses anything possible during earlier or later cosmic epochs. The approaching merger between the Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies, still billions of years in the future, adds a quality of cosmic anticipation to your present moment experience. You are living during the prelude to one of the most magnificent cosmic events possible, witnessing the slow approach of galactic dancers who have been moving toward each other since long before Earth formed. Your present moment consciousness represents the universe's capacity to experience anticipation and appreciation of future cosmic events, demonstrating how awareness can encompass not only past and present, but also future cosmic development. Through your consciousness, the cosmos is developing the ability to look forward to its own future evolution with peaceful anticipation rather than anxiety. The specific stellar configurations visible in tonight's sky will never be repeated in exactly this arrangement, making your present moment observation of galactic beauty a unique cosmic event. The particular pattern of starlight reaching your eyes tonight represents a one-time cosmic artwork, created by the intersection of multiple stellar motions and galactic processes that will never align in precisely this way again. This uniqueness of the present moment in cosmic time brings a special quality of preciousness to your current experience of peaceful contemplation. You are not only witnessing cosmic beauty, but participating in an unrepeatable moment of cosmic history, when the universe's evolution has created exactly these conditions for conscious appreciation of galactic magnificence. The present moment also represents the culmination of your personal journey through cosmic time, From your formation in stellar nucleosynthesis through your current existence as a conscious being capable of cosmic contemplation, your entire life history embedded within the larger history of cosmic evolution converges in this moment of peaceful awareness and cosmic appreciation. Your current capacity for finding profound peace in cosmic contemplation represents the present moment flowering of billions of years of cosmic evolution, demonstrating how the universe's development of consciousness enables present moment experiences of transcendent beauty and meaning. Through your peaceful awareness, the cosmos is experiencing the fruits of its own evolutionary development. The gentle rhythm of your breathing as you contemplate galactic motion connects your present moment biological existence to the vast cosmic processes that created and sustain you. Each breath incorporates atoms that have participated in stellar evolution and galactic circulation, making your present moment respiratory experience a direct participation in cosmic recycling and renewal. As you rest in this appreciation of the present moment within cosmic time, you can sense how your current experience of peace and wonder represents the universe's capacity for present moment fulfillment and satisfaction. Through your conscious awareness, the cosmos is learning to find deep contentment in its own beauty and meaning, regardless of the vast scales of space and time that characterize cosmic processes. The present moment of cosmic contemplation also represents a form of cosmic meditation, where the universe uses conscious awareness to experience its own deep peace and inherent harmony. Your peaceful contemplation of galactic motion demonstrates the cosmos developing the capacity for inner stillness and self-appreciation through conscious experience. As you prepare to let this understanding of present moment cosmic awareness deepen into even greater peace, you can sense that you are ready to explore how this cosmic perspective prepares you for the most natural and peaceful transition into sleep. Your present moment participation in cosmic processes creates the perfect foundation for resting within the gentle rhythms that govern universal evolution. You rest here in the deepest peace now, cradled by your complete understanding of your place in the cosmic dance. And as your awareness settles into the gentle rhythms that govern all universal motion, you can feel yourself naturally preparing for the most peaceful sleep. The same gravitational forces that guide galaxies in their patient waltz are now guiding you toward rest, carrying you on currents of cosmic time that transform sleep from mere biological necessity into participation in the universe's own cycles of activity and restoration. Your breathing naturally slows and deepens as you allow yourself to be held by the understanding that you are not separate from cosmic processes, but intimately woven into their eternal flow. Each exhale releases you more completely into the gravitational embrace that carries planets in their orbits, stars in their galactic journeys, and galaxies in their slow-motion dance through the expanding universe. As you settle into this cosmic rhythm, you can feel how your approaching sleep connects you to the natural cycles that govern all cosmic processes, from the rotation of planets to the pulsation of stars to the vast breathing of galaxies as they expand and contract over billions of years. Your rest tonight participates in the universe's own rhythm of cosmic time, where periods of activity alternate with periods of peaceful restoration. The elements in your body, forged in stellar cores and seasoned by billions of years of cosmic evolution, now settle into the quiet configurations that support deep restorative sleep. The calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood, the oxygen in your cells, all the stellar material that comprises your physical existence, relaxes into the peaceful patterns that allow consciousness to rest while cosmic processes continue their eternal dance. Your mind, constructed from stellar material, empowered by cosmic energy, begins to release its active engagement with cosmic contemplation and settle into the deeper rhythms that connect individual consciousness to universal consciousness. As your thoughts become quieter and more spacious, you can sense your awareness merging with the vast cosmic awareness that encompasses all space and time. The galaxy continues its patient rotation as you prepare for sleep, carrying you through space at tremendous velocities that feel like perfect stillness. Because of your complete participation in galactic motion, you are being rocked to sleep by the same forces that guide entire solar systems in their orbital dances, held in the gravitational embrace that has been nurturing cosmic evolution for billions of years. As your consciousness settles into deeper levels of peace, you can feel yourself becoming one with the cosmic rhythms that govern stellar evolution, galactic rotation, and universal expansion. Your approaching sleep represents not a withdrawal from cosmic processes, but a deeper integration with them, allowing your awareness to rest in the fundamental peace that underlies all cosmic motion. The stars above continue their ancient dance as you drift towards sleep, their light carrying messages of cosmic beauty across vast distances of space and time to reach your peaceful awareness. Even as your conscious attention settles into rest, the stellar material in your body continues to participate in the cosmic processes that connect you intimately to galactic evolution and universal development. Your sleep tonight will be held within the same cosmic forces that maintain the stability of planetary orbits and the structure of galactic systems, ensuring that your rest unfolds within the deepest possible sense of security and cosmic support. The universe itself serves as your bedroom, with gravitational forces providing the gentlest possible cradle for peaceful sleep. As you release into sleep, you can trust that the same cosmic intelligence that guides galaxies in their elegant choreography will guide your consciousness through the natural cycles of rest and restoration. Your dreams, if they come, will be held within the vast cosmic dreaming that encompasses all possibilities for beauty, meaning, and peaceful evolution. The approaching merger between the Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies, still billions of years in the future, adds a quality of cosmic patience to your settling into sleep. You rest within cosmic timescales that transform all urgency into peace, all anxiety into wonder, all restlessness into the deepest possible tranquility. Your breathing becomes so gentle and natural that it seems to merge with the cosmic breathing that governs the expansion and contraction of the universe itself. Each breath connects you more deeply to the rhythms that have been flowing since the cosmos began, carrying you towards sleep on currents of cosmic time that have been nurturing evolution for billions of years. As consciousness settles into the deeper levels that precede sleep, you can feel your individual awareness dissolving into the cosmic consciousness that encompasses all aware beings throughout the universe. Your rest tonight contributes to the universe's own capacity for peaceful restoration and renewal, adding your individual peace to the cosmic peace that underlies all existence. The stellar nurseries scattered throughout the galaxy continue their patient work of creating new stars. You drift towards sleep, demonstrating how cosmic creativity continues even during periods of rest and apparent inactivity. Your sleep participates in this cosmic creativity, allowing consciousness to restore itself and prepare for continued participation in universal evolution. The elements in your body will continue their participation in cosmic processes throughout your sleep, with stellar material maintaining the biological functions that sustain life while consciousness rests in the deeper peace that connects individual awareness to universal awareness. Your sleep represents a form of cosmic meditation, where consciousness rests in its source while remaining connected to the cosmic processes that created and sustain it. As you settle into the deepest peace, you can feel yourself being held by the same cosmic forces that have been nurturing evolution since the universe began, carried towards sleep by gravitational currents that connect your individual rest to the cosmic rest that underlies all motion and all stillness. Your sleep tonight unfolds within the heart of cosmic time, where all moments are held in eternal peace. The gentle motion that carries you towards sleep is the same motion that guides galaxies in their patient dance, scaled down to the intimate level of individual consciousness, but retaining all the cosmic beauty and meaning that characterizes universal evolution. You are being carried to sleep by the universe itself, held in the gravitational embrace that has been nurturing cosmic development for billions of years. Your final conscious thoughts dissolve into the cosmic consciousness that encompasses all space and time, all stellar evolution and galactic motion, all individual awareness and universal awareness. As you release into sleep, you rest in the profound peace that underlies all cosmic processes, held safely within the eternal dance of galaxies in slow motion, the quiet waltz of stars across the infinite night. Sleep now comes naturally and peacefully, carried by cosmic rhythms that have been flowing since time began, held within the gravitational embrace that guides all cosmic motion, resting in the deepest peace that connects individual consciousness to the cosmic consciousness that dreams all possibilities into existence. You are home in the universe, safe in cosmic time, peaceful in the eternal dance that carries all things toward their highest beauty and deepest rest.